Morning, 39 right now outside. Not too bad out there yet. Tomorrow morning, temperatures are going to fall down into the low 30s, though. Here's our system that's going to bring us that chance of morning, and then those closer to I-70 and north and east of the loop end up seeing that potential for a wintry mix. News on that front, too. If you're worried about the roads and things like that, right now it's looking like those pavement temperatures are just going to stay a little bit too warm. Show you how long this gloomy and cold weather is going to stick around before we start to see some sunshine coming up. Mike? Early tomorrow morning, rain for areas along and south of the river, but those north could see a little bit of wintry weather mixing in. I'll show you the impacts we face for your Tuesday coming up. You're watching Cincinnati's WLWT News 5 at 11, and we'll be right back. Weather impact systems on the way for us. One tomorrow and then one for the weekend. That wet weather that's arriving tomorrow, first thing in the morning, you walk outside, you'll see rainfall. Some neighborhoods could even see a little bit of wet snow mixing in. After that, we get a break from the wet weather. Chilly air is still going to stick around for quite some time. And then this upcoming weekend, we are talking about some soggy weather headed our way. So outside right now, temperatures are still sitting in the upper 30s. We have 39 in Cincinnati, 31 by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. Again, that wintry mix is a possibility for some, but not all. But I do think the majority of us end up seeing rain at some point through the day tomorrow because of the system sitting out here, approaching now Des Moines, quickly making its way into greater Cincinnati. We'll eventually see it moving in here closer to about 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So we only have about another 5 to 8 hours before our communities start to really see that rain settling in. Here we go through the rest of tonight. Mostly cloudy skies out there, 7:30 in the morning. And we've got that rain that's already started to impact areas of southeastern Indiana and now into Hamilton County. Parts of Warren and Butler County also seeing some rainfall. And those who are closer to I-70 also have that potential for seeing that wintry mix. Now, the good thing I can say is our pavement temperatures are going to be too warm to see any of this accumulating. So minimal, if any, impacts to the roads tomorrow morning. In fact, I'm kind of leaning toward not really seeing too much of an impact from that wintry weather for tomorrow morning. As we get closer to the middle of the day, we'll still hang on to that chance of rainfall. Here we are 9:30, still looking at that potential for areas closer to I-70, north and east of the 275 loop to see a little bit of wintry weather mixing in. After that, once we get to the middle of the day, we'll switch over to all rainfall, and that's going to be spotty, hit and miss for the rest of your Tuesday. So tomorrow is going to be a day where it's going to be a cold rain for everybody. Some will see a little bit of wintry weather briefly in the morning, and then as we go through the night, Wednesday into Wednesday morning, it starts to dry out. We'll dry out for a couple of days. Not long, but a few days of some dry weather. So tomorrow being that weather impact day, again, scattered rainfall by sunrise expected for most, and then that mixing possible north and northeast of the 275 loop. Then switching over to all rain for everybody. That's going to be hit and miss all day long. Rainfall totals are going to be on the light side, closer to 1/4 of an inch or less. So plan on that wet weather all day. We're talking about a cold rain. All the pavements, though, expected to stay wet. Temperatures through the day tomorrow going from the 30s in the morning, only up to about 42 for a high temperature in the afternoon. So cold through the day tomorrow, going to be cold again on Wednesday. We'll have clouds around on Wednesday. Sunshine expected for Thursday, start of Hanukkah, and then heading into the weekend, well, there's that soggy weather that's going to be around. 2 weather impact days back to back.